Boleh silakan dimulai, Bu Ningrum.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, nice to see you here.
Okay, hello everyone. Good morning, everyone in the state, South Africa. So many people around using this GMT 9 a.m. in the morning. And good afternoon from Jakarta. And 4 p.m. in Jakarta. And I am in Bali, 5 p.m. in Bali. So we are together here. Thank you, everyone. Welcoming everyone. Let me introduce myself. Thank you for joining us here in our today's webinar. My name is Ningrum Ambarsari, and I'm the Vice President of Women Club Kavegama MM as a lecturer and researcher in University of Social Political Science, Professor Dr. Mustafa, and also the founder of Bali Yoga International School, the leading provider of yoga, hospitality, wellness, and healthiness industry in Canggu, Bali. Today, we proudly celebrating Indonesian 76th Independence Day with the theme Indonesian Wellness Destination. The Indonesian Independence Day is on 17th of August. And now, before we start this beautiful Indonesian wellness destination celebration of Independence Day of Indonesia, just a little about housekeeping thing before we get started. If you have any question during the presentation, during the speech, please type the question into the Zoom chat box or in your YouTube comment. I will bring all these questions up during the presentation, and we will also have time for the question and answer at the end. And now, without further ado, we will turn the time over to the presenter. Today, we have so many guest speakers that we are giving the speech, giving the introduction, as well as the information about the wellness, healthiness industry in Indonesia. There is Bapak Raden Mas Arya, Bapak Ngurah Swajaya, Bapak Martin Lukas, Bapak Tanri Abeng, Bapak Des Tiawan Suarjono, Pak Des, and Ibu Halan Hurong, Princess Debbie, another presidents, 5 region and members, Professor Dr. Ayla Al-Zufri, and also Ibu Rolita M, Bapak Aldrin, Bu Julastina, and that's all. Yeah, so many people will giving the speech, the introduction, and continue with Nadia to having this, continuing this Independence Day celebrating. Nadia, time is yours. Thank you.
Okay, let's have our opening session from Ibu Julastina. Over to you, please.
Hello, hello. Hi, I'm so sorry. I'm still outside, so sorry, I have to connect with my.
Maybe we can continue with another one first, Nadia, to give the time to Bu Julastina to prepare herself to connect with the sound.
Yeah. Please.
Give another one. So we are having this red and white dress code, beautiful, Bu Julastina. Nadia, the next one, please.
Yes, maybe Ibu Rolita can do the opening first. Over to you, please.
Okay, thank you. So good evening, good morning to everybody around the world. Yeah, and happy Independence Day to all of Indonesian people. Yeah, congratulations. We are now 76 years old,
Thank you.
right? Okay, yeah. Talking about the wellness tourism, yeah, I think it's one of the fastest growing forms of international and domestic tourism everywhere now around the world. Yeah, people is talking about these sectors, and it is believed also that it will be staying the same for the next like 5 years to 10 years ahead. And for Indonesia itself, I know that it is quite new. Maybe it's just back from 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. And the government now is still doing the promotion and marketing in this sector. And I believe it is not easy also. But the facts verify that Indonesia is one of the very potential wellness tourism destination. I hope that everybody also agree with this statement, yeah, because with the status, Indonesia as an archipelago country, yeah, we have like 70,000 islands, yeah, with each island has their own the uniqueness and also can support with the natural condition which can support the improvement of well-being of human, yeah. And also we have a very abundant agricultures and forestry resources. We have so many beaches, mountains with the the fresh airs and other resources and facts that made Indonesia can become very potential for this wellness tourism destination in the world. So I do hope in the next couple of years, Indonesia can be one of the most favorite wellness tourist destination in the world. So with this 76 years Independence Day, I do hope Indonesia will keep moving and be strong. That's all from me. Thank you for everybody who's joining this Zoom celebration.
Thank you, Ibu
Okay.
Rolita. Merdeka.
Merdeka. Thank you, Ibu. Okay.
Thank you so much, Ibu Rolita, for your speech and for the beautiful information about this tourism in Indonesia. Okay, we give this time to Ibu Julastina.
Hello. Hello, everyone. My best wishes to you all. First of all, I want to express my gratitude to our Almighty God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, because of His blessing, we are here today safe and healthy. Let me introduce myself. My name is Julastina. I'm the CEO of Hujan Asset Management and also WWLC President, Infrastructure Leading Change Asia. As our event today, we're going to celebrate our beloved Indonesian 76th Independence Day. The Day of Freedom and Independence is the day that we remember the sacrifice of our freedom fighter. And back to our history, we all know that for more than 300 years, our country had lived under the colonialism and also imperialism by other countries. And the history of our people in struggling against the colonialism was based on the dignity, our dignity as the human. The Indonesian people should be together being to reach the freedom. The effort will not only by weapon, but also with the diplomacy. Today, we are live in the independent country. We live in a nation which is free from colonialism and imperialism. We live in a beautiful country, Indonesia. But have we ever asked ourselves, is it Indonesia is truly free now? We are now live in a world of that there's no limitation to interact amongst the other country. And we have to aware that there's many bad effects of globalization influencing that the attitudes of our society. The globalization itself is the actual consequences of the global development. We cannot stop it. That is our challenge now. That is our struggle to defend the existence of our nation. And this is now our struggle is to fight that our society is going to have a better life, and to keep our culture survive in the era of globalization. As Bu Rolita already mentioned, right now we also have to bring Indonesia to the world, to introduce to the world that our Indonesia is big and we have a lot of potential. And now is the time for us also with our strength to bring all the Indonesian and to get to the globalization. Okay, so that's my speech now. Thank you very much for all participants here. Long live Indonesia. Thank you very much for all your attendees here. Thank you.
Thank you, Ibu. Thank you so much for your speech, Ibu Jelastina. We'll continue to Bapak Aldrin. Time is yours.
Thank you, Ms. Ningrum, for the opportunity given. So, good day, everyone, wherever you are. Nice to know you all. For those who still don't know me, please to introduce myself. My name is Aldrin Iskandar, and I now live in Jakarta. I have a background in mining, shipping, and consultancy for almost 20 years. So today we are celebrating Indonesia's 76th Independence Day. So Dirgahayu Indonesia. But to remind that the freedom that was paid by blood and tears, like Bu Rolita and Bu Jelastina also mentioned, is for almost 3.5 centuries invasions. Therefore, I think that this is also should be the day that we should also commemorate all the national heroes that have been fighting and took the effort to unite this nation. So, if talking a little bit of Indonesia history, our founding fathers, Mr. Sukarno and Mr. Muhammad Hatta, have formulated a foundational philosophical theory, so-called Pancasila, or can be translated as the 5 principles, to unite the diverse archipelago of Indonesia that have more than 17,000 islands, more than 700 ethnics, and more than 1,000 languages. And together with Bhinneka Tunggal Ika as Indonesia's national symbol, which means unity in diversity, pluralism, and inclusiveness have become the state ideology which brings us today, where the Indonesian citizen values all the differences with respect and tolerance. So I am very proud to become an Indonesian citizen. So if we talk about independence, we are referring about freedom, the main human rights to live free. 76 years ago, we were freed from the invaders. But yet again, today we are actually facing another war. Yes, what I mean is COVID-19 and other plagues becoming our new enemies, and our freedom are taken. That's what we are doing now. We are doing all by virtual, right? We have limited mobilization, we have social distancing. So what we see now is the current heroes are not the ones holding weapons, but the ones holding needles. And they also need to pay the price with blood and tears. So in this event, I like to express my concern and also my sadness to humanity, which are losing their freedom not just due to COVID-19 and other plagues like Ebola, but also we can see the global warming, there are fires and flooding, terrorism and civil wars like we see just this week in Afghanistan. The continuity of these unprecedented events will bring humanity to a setback. And it is a big question mark to the future prosper sustainability life for our next generation. So last but not least, let us pray that soon to be there will be rainbows after this stormy seas for the sake of humanity. And I like to close my speech with a quote from Mahatma Gandhi. We must not lose faith in humanity, because humanity is like ocean. If a few drops of the oceans are dirty, the ocean doesn't become dirty. Thank you, and back to you, Ms. Nimplum.
Thank you, Pak Adrian. Welcoming Bu Ayla, Miss Ayla, the founder of WWLC.
Hi everyone. Thank you, Mbak Ningrum. Happy Independence Day. I'm actually here in the orphanage in Bogor, West Java, Indonesia, because we want to pray together. Today is also praying for two things. First is the independence of Indonesia, and also praying for the book launching of 10 New Bali that we will rise all around the world. And I want to say thank you everyone that's here today, from the trustee, Pak Tantri Abeng, High Excellency Ngurah Swajaya, also Martin Jacobson from Sweden, and I have my sister, the one who gave me all this blessing. Helen, thank you so much. I have Princess Debbie from South Africa. I have Datin Jalina from Kuala Lumpur. I have also Mr. Abdul Jafar from UAE, our future partner of bank, President Chase from Namibia. I see also Nesrin from Turkey. I see also my sister Ita back there in London. I see President Ernestina Wong. I see Dennis Caliago from Uganda. I see Pak Edward. I see everyone. I want to congratulate that we made it to 76. Let's rise for all the WWLC president. Let's rise together for a better humanity. Love and light from Bogor, Indonesia.
Thank you, Bu Ayla. Thank you, Miss Ayla. We continue with Bapak Raden Mas Arya to share the speech.
Yes, he's still praying, Ibu. Maybe later when we cut the.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We continue with the greeting and speech from Bapak Ngurah Swajaya.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, very clear, Pak Ngurah.
Okay, terima kasih. Thank you very much, my dear friend, Ibu Ayla Al-Jufri, founder of the World Women Leading Change. And also, I think I met some of her friends, I believe from South Africa, here in Jakarta, distinguished speakers, Pak Martin Lucas, and also Pak Tantri Abeng, and others participating in this occasion. I'm very pleased to join this meeting virtually this afternoon in Jakarta, but of course, I think in the morning in other places. Let me, first of all, of course, I would like to congratulate all of the fellow Indonesians for the 76th anniversary of the independence of Indonesia. I think this is really a very unique occasion in the middle of this pandemic, but we are still able to celebrate the Independence Day of Indonesia by doing so many different things, which is like Bu Ayla, what she's doing, giving back again to the people, to the community, as well as again promoting Indonesia. And I think we are very thankful, and we feel so blessed when we look at the news all over the world, what happened in other countries. Of course, our sympathy to those that has already been experiencing either conflict, experiencing natural disaster, while in Indonesia we are still also coping with this pandemic, but we are still able to celebrate the Indonesian Independence Day in many ways. And I would like also to thank our friends, Bu Ayla, for allowing me to also promote the 10 New Bali as a unique destination for tourism, as well as investment opportunities, including also destination for wellness tourism. So as the other speaker mentioned earlier, of course, we earn our Independence Day. We fought for our independence, but once independence has already been together with us, then we should also liberate people from poverty, liberate people from unfortunate situations. I think this is what we need to do. We are so blessed that we are still given a good health and also opportunity to do good deeds to other people, be it in Indonesia or all over the world. So in terms of the 10 New Bali, I think this is also something that we would like to promote to make people all over the world knows about Indonesia, as well as its unique tourism destinations. Of course, in Indonesia is not only comprised of 10 unique destinations, there are hundreds, if not thousands. But I think the president is starting to promote the 10 unique destinations in the 10 New Bali, stretching from Sumatra, Lake Toba, up to the easternmost part of Indonesia, which is the Morotai Islands. Why we call them as unique? Because they are indeed very unique in terms of the cultural experience, in terms of the scenery, in terms of the friendliness of the people, as well as the other experience that people can also enjoy in visiting all of those 10 destinations. It was launched by President Joko Widodo back in 2017 when he came to Singapore to celebrate the 50th anniversary of bilateral relation between Indonesia and Singapore. The president launched the initiative of promoting 10 New Bali. Why they call it Bali? Why he call it Bali? Because of course, Bali has a very good name to sell. And that is also, that will attract people to pay attention when we are talking about 10 New Bali. Of course, this is not Bali. This is other destination. The reason why we call it 10 New Bali, because we would like to make it as popular as Bali. But of course, we do not want to change them to become another Bali. Bali is unique in Bali, but Lake Toba is also very unique. I will just very briefly mention here each of the destination, the uniqueness of the destinations. Like take, for example, Lake Toba. This is the largest lake in the world, which is located on top of the mountain, on the high elevation. The temperature is very pleasant for people to visit. I think the temperature is just like if you have ever been to San Francisco, take for example, I think the same, or you have ever been in Africa, in Nairobi, it's also the same temperature. So all year it's a very pleasant temperature. So Lake Toba, as a small island, it used to be larger than Singapore before. But of course, you can imagine how big is the lake. You go further down, you will find the island of Belitung. Belitung is when people are talking about Belt and Road now, or Silk Road. I think this is the place where the Silk Road, they are serving a very unique role in as a place for people to transit in Belitung. You can imagine that off the coast of Belitung, there are a lot of shipwreck, even belong to the Tang dynasty. So year 200. So this is also a meeting place for people from Arabic countries, from the Arabic regions, from China, from Europe, from other Asian countries. So this is a very unique destination as well. You go further down, Tanjung Lesung. Tanjung Lesung is very famous because of the Krakatau mountain. You know, there was a story that when the Krakatau mountain in the middle of the sea erupted in Indonesia, that was also affected the war in Europe at the time. That was also bring Napoleon Bonaparte to defeat, because the winter is becoming longer because of the impact of the ashes from the volcanic mountain in Tanjung Lesung. And you know, close to Tanjung Lesung is Jakarta, which is off the coast of Jakarta. They call it Thousand Island, Pulau Seribu. It's literally thousands of the coast of Jakarta. It's a very unique and also very convenient for people who live in Jakarta, who transit in Jakarta to visit. And further to the eastern part of Java, then you will have Borobudur, which is the background picture of mine here. Borobudur and Prambanan, the oldest Hindu temple as well as Buddhist temple here in Indonesia. And this is also not only magnificent, but also startling for people to see and experience. Further to the east, then you will have this Mount Bromo. If you look at the pictures in the book, then you know you will think that this is somewhere in the desert, in in other countries, but in fact this is Indonesia. And now I'll bring you again further to the east, which is passing the island of Bali, Lombok. This is also another unique destination for people to see. And to further to the east from Lombok, you will have Labuan Bajo. Labuan Bajo have an island where the Komodo dragon is the natural habitat. Labuan Bajo, Komodo Island is the natural habitat of the prehistoric lizard, which is called Komodo. This is the one and only in the world. You cannot find it anywhere else. And then, of course, further to Wakatobi, which is in Sulawesi, and Morotai in the Moluccas. Of course, if you go further to the east, then you will have Raja Ampat. So I would like to, describe the reason why this is very unique destination, and also I think this is also very unique for Ibu Ayla to promote wellness tourism. So you will not only find a unique and friendly people, unique culture, culinary experience, but of course, you know, after visiting or either one of the destinations, I believe that you will feel not only well, healthier, but rejuvenate. So I'm very happy to have this book to be promoted by Ibu Ayla, the 10 New Bali book. The book has already been, in fact, given by President Joko Widodo to all of the ASEAN leaders, to the President of the World Bank, and to all of the dignitaries.
Before 10 minutes.
And I just would like to end here. We also have, for those who are speaking Russian, there is a Russian version of the book. And I hope that soon we will have the French version, we will have the Arabic version, the Spanish version to be promoted. So people will know not only Bali, but especially Indonesia. So I would like to end here. And I would like also to take this opportunity to thank Pak Martin Lucas and his wonderful photographers, best quality. So then, you know, when you look at the book, you will not only amaze, but also as Indonesian, you will be very proud. So I would like to stop here. Once again, congratulations to all Indonesians, fellow Indonesians. And it happens to be this day, on the 18th of August, is also the anniversary, the 76th anniversary of the establishment of the Ministry for Foreign Affairs of Indonesia. So we are also today celebrating our 76th anniversary. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Ngurah Swajaya, Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Republic of Indonesia. I'm also in Bali, Pak, Om Swastiastu. Yeah, very well. Welcome you all. We are welcoming you all here in Mama Bali. Everyone will always feels like coming home to Bali. I have also doing this in the wellness industry in yoga, and then healthiness also here. So we have the yoga retreat, and everyone who come here, they feels the healings is not from the practice of yoga itself, but is from the surrounding and the vibes of Bali.
Yeah.
Bali vibes is very healings, the goddess temples everywhere, and the culture, the tradition, as well as the society, the local people, the food and everything. It's like you will always feels like coming home when you are come to Bali. Thank you, Pak Ngurah. And thank you so much. So now Bapak Martin Lucas, the publisher itself for the New Bali. We welcome for Pak Martin. Silahkan Pak Martin.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for. First of all, is Happy Independence Day Indonesia for 76. This is the good moment that we celebrate and then thank to God for the 76 years of our country. Instead of a lot of difficulty, but we managed to overcome all this situation. And Pak Ngurah Swajaya, thank you for the opportunity. Bu Alia, Pak Tanra Beng, and all the participants and the committee. Yeah, my name is Martin Lucas. I'm Indonesian that living in Singapore. So, yeah, Pak Ngurah already explained very well about the books, because he's the one, the initiator. He's the one that initiated this book and then triggered me that to make this legacy not only for Indonesia, but also for the world. So, yeah, this is the second edition of the book that we have. And maybe before I explain about the book, let me share about the video that we have, that I prepared about the 10 New Bali. So you will see as Pak Ngurah mentioned just now, how unique the destination and how beautiful. And then so you can explore Indonesia furthermore. Bali, yes, is very good, but after Bali, what's next? So that's why this book promoting about the 10 destinations outside Bali from Lake Toba to Morotai, and then let me show the video, and then we watch together. that's the beauty of the Tenue Bali, that me and my team capturing. We running through to the Indonesia, to the destination of the Indonesia. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, to be honest, a lot of difficulty. We're facing a lot of raining season, the monsoon season, but we managed to capture the photos, and then we glad to be able to share to the world. So this is the how beautiful our country, how beautiful Indonesia, not only Bali, not only Jakarta, but from Sumatra until Papua, we have a different uniqueness and then the beauty. That's why I'm proud to be an Indonesian, although I'm living in Singapore now, and then this is my job with Indonesian Embassy in Singapore. The time during Pak Ngurah, become an ambassador, and then now continue with Pak Suryo Pratomo. We will continue together, walk hand in hand to promoting back after the pandemic is over. I know now is you cannot come to Indonesia, you can only see virtually, but soon after the pandemic is over, please target as Indonesia is your first destination. The nature now is do healing by itself because not much people visiting the place. I believe the nature now is become more and more beautiful. And then let me share about what is the book about. Yeah. Okay, the book. Okay, the book is about the Tenue Bali. So from the 10 destination from the Lake Toba until Morotai. So the book will contain this map. And the first edition we launched with the green color. And then this is only limited with the Indonesian Embassy in Singapore and then with the Indonesian Embassy in Netherlands. But for the second edition, we're planning to open it for public also. So as you see here, the second edition, we give more pages because we're planning to give more information. We give the essential information. Also, we put with giving with the map, the illustrated map, and also with the QR code. So you can redirect to dolanesia.travel website to get more information. So this is the 2 pages, but most people said this is quite powerful information and then very useful. And then some more, we covering with more than 500 photos we have in these books. Yeah. And we have the books also in Russian version. We already sent to Moscow for the Indonesian Embassy in Moscow. And as you see, the wording also a bit different. I cannot read, but yeah, the Indonesian Embassy in Moscow translated. Now we're planning to target to have at least 6 United Nations language: Mandarin, Arabic, French, and Spanish. Additional 4. So now we are working with the Pak Ngurah and then with the Foreign Ministry to produce this book in the 6 languages for the United Nations. And then the book objective is definitely we need to support the government program and also to as a first tools to attract the investor and prestigious souvenir. And then Pak Ngurah uses this for the diplomatic tools for the tourism, and then we're planning to have digital integration. So this is the book objective. And then the book, this is the book specification. As Pak Ngurah mentioned, we try to give our best to our country. And then with the colors, we try to maintain the color as beauty as possible. Yeah, okay. And then the outline of the books, yeah, we cover about the story, about how to get there, activities, what you can do there, then about what you can see there, and also tips and useful information, accommodation, amenities, cuisine, and then QR code, and then definitely photos is the key for the books. Yeah. So as Pak Ngurah mentioned, the book is presented, the first edition presented well to the President Joko Widodo to Singapore Prime Minister, and also for the United Nations Secretary General, and then a lot of ASEAN leaders. And then the second edition, Pak Ngurah already used for his diplomatic tools to give to his counterpart. Yeah, Pak Ngurah in the 2017 told me that no point just give the placard because this is just a for show only. But if giving the book, people can read and then can become a poison to the people. So they can target Indonesia as a first investor for investment and also for the visiting Indonesia for the tourism. So this is the things that I can share with you about the book. And then the books are already available in Kinokuniya. And let me share a little bit one more video, the last video that I will share to you today. Yeah. Pak Ngurah also launching the book about his journey. So both of us working together for this event. I mean, for the promoting Indonesia, Pak Ngurah from his career diplomat, and then me from photography. So I believe Ibu Alia, Pak Tantra Bank, everybody here also promoting Indonesia from their perspective and then their ability. Yeah, we hand in hand we can promote Indonesia well, and then we can raise up from the after pandemic. So that's all my presentation. And then if you would like to contact me, you can note this. My name is Martin Lucas, and then the Indonesia Travel and the WWLC is my project, and then with the Pak Ngurah, very good supporting me. And then so if you would like to have the books for company, you can contact me, and then we can make some adjustment for the cover, and then for the wordings. I mean for the message in the book. Yeah, that's all for my. I appreciate for the time that given to me. My name is Martin Lucas, and then yeah, I'm very thankful for the Ibu Lia, Pak Ngurah, Ibu Ningrum dan Pak Tanri Abeng. Thank you for all. Have a good day.
Thank you so much for Pak Martin Lucas, beautiful 10 new Bali books. So I, as an Indonesian, just never come to all that 10 destination, which is very beautiful that we have in our country. It's really heaven in earth. We have everything in Indonesia. Thank you for the beautiful presentation. And now, everybody know Pak Tanri Abeng. He's the top executive for so many company and also supporting contribution for the government as well as non-government civic organization. For Pak Tanri Abeng, my honor to sharing the time with you. Still in mute, Pak. Masih di mute. Mohon maaf, Pak Tanri. Okay.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes,
Can
very
you?
clear.
Okay. Well, first of all, let me say hello to Excellency Ambassador Ngura. Is she still here?
Pak
I'm
Ngurah.
still here, Pak. I'm still here.
Professor Ayla and everybody. You know, it's very interesting to talk about tourism at a time when you cannot travel. However, tourism industry is still going to live forever. Tourism industry is the future for Indonesia. So it is worthwhile to talk about tourism, and I'm glad Excellency Ambassador Mura actually was talking as he was the Minister of Tourism. He understands tourism and explain why Indonesia is so important in the tourism industry. And nice to actually see the book, from Mr. Martin Lucas. It is very interesting. But I just would like to inform for those who most probably all of you did not know that from 1989 to 1998, so it was about 10 years, I was the chairman of Indonesian Tourism Promotion Board. At that time, Yop Pape started out as the Director General of Tourism and then became Minister of Tourism. So I was working as a chairman of the Tourism Promotion Board for 10 years voluntarily. I was not paid by the government or Yop Abe because I believe that tourism is an industry good for the nations. And at that time, I was also the CEO of Multibintang, where we are selling our products to the tourists. So it was actually coincident. But anyway, in 1989, President Suharto had instructed Yop Abe, at the time was the Director General of Tourism, to develop tourism because according to Pak Harto, tourism will be the #1 foreign exchange earner. So I was then approached by Pak Yop if I were willing to organize to develop the Tourism Promotion Board, which I did. And we set up the organizations, and by 1992, we were able to actually run commercial on CNN with the theme, Indonesia is a world all its own. So what Pak Martin Lucas described in his book We actually put them in a 60-second commercial at CNN. Unfortunately, we were only able to do that for 1 year because we did not have all the funding. And then Malaysia came with the government of Malaysia support to promote tourism with the theme, Malaysia, the truly Asia. I think we did earlier than that by saying Indonesia, a world all its own. Now, in 1996, yeah, in 1996, we were able to receive tourists, the fifth million tourists, ya. Jadi turis yang ke-5 juta arriving in Manado. Now, because we're running out of money, we actually just try to do a promotion on basically no longer through television because CNN was very, very expensive. So we did it through journalism. So we paid very little. And the theme of our promotion after the CNN was no longer Indonesia, a world of its own, but we said there are more to Indonesia than Bali. Why? Because Bali everybody knew. So we didn't need to promote Bali. That's why we promoted Sulawesi, Sumatra, and Sulawesi. We promoted Bunaken, and we promoted also actually Danau Toba at the time. Now, by 1998, because I was recruited by Pak Harto to be a member of his cabinet, I had to resign as a chairman of Indonesia Tourism Promotion Board. And unfortunately also that since then, that board was actually taken over by the government, which was not the right things to do. Yopafe was right that tourism should be the function of commercial private sector driven. But, well, that's not my decision anymore. Yopafe was no longer there. I became a Minister of State-owned Enterprises. I didn't have anything to do in terms of policy in tourism, and I regretted that that was done, not maintaining the Tourism Promotion Board, which were actually private commercial driven. We had 5 million in 1996 tourists. Malaysia had actually 6 million, but Indonesia actually captured more revenue. We brought in $6 billion. Malaysia only earned $5 billion. So if we were to continue what we were doing, Indonesia indeed, tourism would indeed be delivering the highest foreign exchange revenue for the country. The oil and gas is gone. In fact, we're net importer. So I am glad that we're talking about tourism, even we cannot now travel, but I am sure that tourism will continue to be an opportunity for Indonesia to develop. And now that we're talking about wellness, I have just been taking up the responsibility to be the chairman of the board of commissioner of Biopharma, which is the healthcare industry. Biopharma, Kimia Pharma, Indopharma became holding company, and I chair the board of commissioner. And we are in the life science, vaccine, pharmaceutical manufacturing, distribution, retail, to medical devices. So anyone interested in developing relationship with Biopharma Group can contact me. We would like to develop our businesses overseas. I spoke to Ayla already, that we are now selling to already 150 countries around the world, but we're doing it through WHO, and I would like to actually develop our marketing network directly around the world. So I think it is coincident that I had the opportunity to work in the tourism industry, and now I am in the wellness, in fact, in the healthcare. So it's an interesting combination. So now let me just stop talking and wish everybody, particularly Indonesian, selamat merayakan hari ulang tahun kemerdekaan Republik Indonesia yang ke-76. May God bless us all. Thank you.
Amin. Thank you. Merdeka, Pak Tanri Abeng.
Merdeka, merdeka.
Terima kasih banyak atas speech-nya. Thank you so much, Mr. Tanri Abeng, for the speech and the greeting. We continue to Pak Destiawan, the CEO of Waskita Karya. Pak Des,
Matiin aja. Ya.
please take time for you, Pak Des.
Sorry, Bu Ningrum, Bu Ayla, at the moment Pak Destiawan has another meeting, and me, Edward, on behalf of Pak Destiawan, would like to say something about Waskita. And first of all, thank you for inviting us in this great and good forum, and also thank you for the Pak Ngurah, Pak Tanri Abeng, and all of you here in the meeting. I would like also to say congratulations to our country for the 76 Independence Day, which is this is already continue and also improve day by day, become the most important country in the world. The next one I would like to say, on behalf of our President Director, Pak Destiawan, Waskita ready to going abroad, especially at the moment we not only in Indonesia, develop many projects in Indonesia, but we also already there in the African market. We already go to the South Sudan. Also, last time I met Pak Tanri Abeng in Waskita office about Indonesia City Hajj in Makkah, and also we hopefully with all of you supporting, especially Miss Ayla, we go to the Europe also. And the next thing, what we like to see in the next our Independence Day for the 77 Indonesia flag, when Waskita flag will be in many countries, not only Indonesia, Africa, Europe, and also maybe South Asia. And hopefully the last time I would like to conclusion for all of you. In the chat, I will share my company profile also to you. So anything in the particular you need to engage, and you need to collaboration with Waskita as the on-state and enterprise company in Indonesia. We would like to support you, and we would like to join in many ways for good cooperation and good development our environment and our society. Thank you Bu Ningrum.
Ya, terima kasih Pak Edward atas sambutannya. Next, we have our speech from our co-founder and founder of Women Leader International Network, Ms. Helen Hurong. Over to you, please.
Hi, everyone. Congratulations on the 74th anniversary of Indonesia National Day. My name is Helen Nguyen, President of the Women Leaders International Network. I'm very proud to be the representative of WLIN Global Network to congratulate Indonesia on the National Day. As you know, Indonesia, Vietnam, and countries in Southeast Asia are suffering heavy loss in both human and material due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Vietnam, at the time, especially Ho Chi Minh City, is seeing an increase in the number of people with COVID every day. And the total number of deaths from COVID-19 had increased by more than 6,000 cases. And that number is not stopped. The Vietnamese government and people are making every effort to control the pandemic so that normal life can return soon. In difficulty, we still try to keep ourselves, our family, and our business network and society in a spirit of optimism and find our opportunity to learn and develop our work into digital platform. I believe there is always opportunity in challenge, and it is important that we keep ourselves positive, in good health, to look forward to a better future. I would like to quote Zen Master Thich Nhat Hanh when he talked about hope. Hope is very important. It makes the reason less hard. If we hope for a better tomorrow, we will endure today's difficulty. Wishing us all health, peace, and happiness. May the future to be good for our country and the whole world. Thank you, and I hope very soon I can come and to visit Indonesia, visit Tandri Bang, and all of you. And I hope very soon you can visit Vietnam too. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the warm greetings, Ms. Helen. Next, we have greetings from our president, WWLC Africa and Real Estate Leading Change, Princess Debbie. Over to you.
Good morning. It is the morning here in South Africa, and good evening and good afternoon. Greetings from South Africa. And I think most of the people they are asking themselves, why are we wearing red and white? It is in solidarity with the people and the government of Indonesia. That is the color, the flags of Indonesia. Red means courage and white means honesty. So that is what we are representing this afternoon, this morning. And to the panelists in this platform, most importantly, the organizer, World Women Leading Change, who have organized this auspicious event. My greetings to the President of Indonesia, in absentia, the President, His Excellency, Joko Widodo. Happy 76 years of your independence. And also, my greetings goes to our man, our Deputy Minister, who was so kind while we visited Indonesia. for his warm reception. Our minister, deputy minister, 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 the one who just spoke. Thank you so much, our minister, for your warm reception whilst we were there in Indonesia. Mr. Jura Swayaya. Thank you so much. And even our greetings also go to my ambassador in Indonesia, Dr. Hilton, who made it possible, who opened the doors during the pandemic that we meet this beautiful women and even to visit that beautiful country, Indonesia. Thank you so much, my ambassador, our representative of South Africa in Indonesia, Dr. Hilton Fisher. Not even forgetting our own here, the Indonesian representative to South Africa, our Excellency Salman Al-Farai. We really want to say thank you so much. We were in conversation every day, 24 hours, because there were restrictions of the tourists or the visitors to go to Indonesia. But through you, Excellency Jura Swayaya, and even Excellency Salman, and even Dr. Hilton Fisher, and most importantly, our dynamite President Ayla Al-Julfiri. Thank you so much. There is so much that we share in common with the people of Indonesia. The 270 million people of Indonesia, we share so much. August month, here in South Africa, it is the Women's Month. We say, Watinta Bafazi, Watinti Mbogoto. And even this celebration, it is possible because of the women of Indonesia who are visionaries, who saw that that was important that they should share, this happiness with the world. We really want to thank President Ayla for ensuring that you share Indonesia, you share your experience with the world. We really want to thank you. And as I said, there is so much that South Africa and Indonesia, they share in common. We were colonized by the Dutch, same as Indonesia. But we really want to thank you, Indonesia, where you intervened and you really said that an apartheid government cannot rule over other majority people of South Africa. We really want to say thank you so much. And we are saying that there is another common element that we share as South Africa and Indonesia. And I want that we should rekindle it where they call it the Bandung conference that was held in Indonesia. And we as the women leading change, let's rekindle that conference, and we should call it Asian African Women Conference. And that conference must be held, we must hold it here in South Africa, because that conference, it was held after the independence of most of the African countries. But we as women, we as South Africa, we are saying, come to South Africa, come to South Africa through you, Excellency Jura Swayaya, and come and experience what actually you did for us and see how much we are being liberated, in as much as we are still having some challenges, because we as South Africa, we are only 27 years, we are still a baby compared to yourself, whilst you are 76 years, enjoying your freedom. We are saying that congratulations, the people of Indonesia, under your leadership, the President Widodo, and also his cabinet, and even their 276 million people. Come as we did, myself and my sister, my President Rebecca, where we visited Indonesia, despite the odds, but we managed to be in Indonesia in December. And we really want to say thank you for your hospitality. Thank you for your kindness. And I can see Ibu, Julistina, I can see Nadia, the people that we met there. You really made Indonesia to be so exciting, so interesting. And we are also want to, to reciprocate the same gesture that you did to us. What is important here in South Africa, and what is the tourist attraction? The Big Five. We pride ourselves with our Big Five, and we pride ourselves with our diversity. There is such diverse areas that you can be able to come and witness and see and enjoy in South Africa. And here in South Africa, we speak about Ubuntu. I am because you are. That is Ubuntu. I am because of President Ayla and President Julistina. I am what I am because of Indonesia. So we are saying, come and see our humbleness, come and see our Ubuntu, come and see our Big Five, and even most importantly, President Ayla said that she wants to go to the Union Building, which is in the center of the capital city of South Africa, in Pretoria, and it is surrounded by most of the embassies. We are saying, most importantly, we as South Africans, we are very humble, we are very kind, and we are very warm. And one thing that I want to share with you, our patron, our minister, who is now the Minister of Tourism, she is the patron of World Women Leading Change Africa. Can you give her a round of applause? And for the good gesture, it is you as World Women Leading Change, if you can come and share the experience of women and even the experience of Africa with us. Come to South Africa. You are welcome to be part of us. And we are saying that congratulations and happy 76 years of your independence. We are learning from you. We are learning from you. And not forgetting that 300 years ago, the man by the name of Sheikh Yusuf also visited Cape Town, and then he was from Indonesia. And it will be also important that you must also follow the footsteps of one of your own who came to visit South Africa 300 years ago, and he also assisted in the fight against colonization. We really want to say, come and visit us so that we can be able to share some experiences, expertise, and knowledge. And most importantly, as I've already said, rekindling the Bandung Conference, which will be called Asian African Women Conference in the soil of Africa, in the soil of South Africa. Just like Indonesia is in the south of Asia, South Africa is in the south of Africa. You are welcome and happy 1976 years. Happy. I thank you. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Princess Debbie. Next, we have our representative, President WWLC from Asia. Maybe Ms. Stella Lim can say something for us. Okay, maybe other representative.
Hey, can you hear me? Sorry,
Oh, okay.
I just on my. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Good day to you, everyone. Congratulations to the 76th Independent Days of Indonesia. And also, I could like to wish Dr. Ayla a very happy Independent Days. My name is Stella, President of Regional WWLC Asia. In this, I know everyone is very suffer in this pandemic time, but for myself, I will like to say something that if we are keeping our own self in a very kindness and sincerity every day, and keep ourselves positive and calm down our emotion, everything will be fine. So the most importantly is our emotion. We need to calm down because we cannot change everything. You know, it's happened. But what we can do is we change ourselves, we change our thinking to adapt these big challenges for everyone. So the rainbow will come soon. And I would like to take this opportunity to say happy independent Merdeka, Merdeka, Merdeka against to Indonesia nation. Thank you so much. Stay safe.
Thank you, President Stella. Maybe we have other representative from Asia, Ms. Datin Jalina, would like to say something.
Thank you, Nadia. Good evening, everyone from Malaysia. Dirgahayu, Indonesia yang tercinta. My name is Datin Jalina Abdul Rahman, Board of Trustees of World Women Leading Change. I always stand my belief in freedom of speech, freedom in our mind, faith in our words, pride in our heart, and create memories for the food of our souls. Wishing Indonesia happy Independence Day. Nothing more is precious than freedom and liberty. No doubt that we are now facing the global crisis, but let's not make this crisis dampen our spirit to strive for a better future, better tomorrow, and better life for us and future generations. Being half Indonesian, quarterly Dutch, and half Malaysian, I am proud to see how the nation evolved and vast modernization towards the better tomorrow. And the opportunity firsthand, staying almost 5 years in Jakarta, has solemnly made Indonesia as not only my home at heart, but a home that I will always go back to. Happy 76th Independence Day, Indonesia. Love and love from Malaysia. Back to you, Nadia.
Thank you, Miss Yalina. Next, we have our representative from Uganda, Mr. Dennis. Over to you, please. Okay. Maybe other members would like to say greetings, our WWLC members. Maybe President Lasego, President Rebecca would like to say something for us. Okay. Others. Okay. If there's no other member would like to say something, I will have to get back to President Ayla for final remarks. Maybe.
Thank you, Nadia. I'm still in Bogor, in a very humble pesantren.
Sorry.
Kita,
Yeah. We cannot hear you clearly. Bu Ayla, we cannot hear you clearly. Sorry.
next speaker, High Excellency Ahlan Janahi from Gulf region.
Thank you, Dr. Ayla. Thank you very
Bahrain.
much. Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Ayla. How are you? I'm fine. I would like to introduce myself. I am Ahlam Janahi from Bahrain, and I'm happy to be with the group. Anything you require from Bahrain, I am here to serve everybody. Today we have holidays in Bahrain, and I hope to see everybody in Bahrain. Thank you.
Thank you, High Excellency. We see President of the Youth, President Leseho.
Yes, Dr. Ayla. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, let me just.
President Leseho, cut off. Hello.
Okay. Hi, Dr. I'm here. Can you see and hear me? Just having challenges with the network. We just want to say
Yes.
congratulations to Indonesia and thank you very much for giving the youth of Africa a platform where they can express themselves and develop themselves. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you. To represent Europe, Mbak Ita, are you ready? Yes, yes. You have to unmute. Unmute, Mbak Ita. Yes. Unmute, yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Bu Ayla, to invite me to this organization. My name is Ita Salim. I'm Indonesian, currently living in United Kingdom. And yes, we all are happy here to celebrate our Independence Day, the 67th Independence Day of Indonesia, Dirgahayu Indonesia, and Merdeka. Because I'm representing the Europe and London, so I would like to give you information and invitation of our book launching, which will be held in Bridgewater House in London in October. With all the royals will be there, so I would like to invite you all to attend this program and to make this program successful. That's all for me, and Merdeka and success for WWLC.
Thank you, Mbak Ita. Anybody else who want to say something before I close? Oh, I see President Rebecca, the President of Infrastructure in Africa. Over to you, President Rebecca. President Rebecca. President Rebecca. Yes, Hi Excellency Ahlan. Ahlam Janahi.
I just want to celebrate with you happy Independence Day for Indonesia, and I hope we can celebrate next year together in Bahrain, your Independence Day.
Yes, thank you, thank you. I'm coming soon to Bahrain. I also see today from Istanbul, yeah, Nasrin. Oh, it's gone. Anyway, thank you so much. Today is very
President
special
Ayla?
celebration. Yes.
Yeah, can we also ask Ambassador Eunice Molefe to say something? Eunice Molefe is there. Eunice Molefe? Eunice Molefe? Ambassador Eunice Molefe? Yes, can you say something also? Congratulate Indonesia for their 76 years and even their beautiful country, and also tell them to come to South Africa. Thank you.
Yes, I just want to thank Debbie, first of all, for inviting me and making sure that, you know, our heritage is exposed. We are exposed, and our heritage, I represent culinary heritage in South Africa. And I want to add to what Debbie said earlier on, that if you do come to South Africa, yes, there is the big five, but let me tell you, there's also diversity in the culinary heritage. And if you do come, I'm here to give you the experience of our culinary heritage. And it's good as a young democracy to look up to, you know, the countries that have survived for so many years, so that we can learn. And I think this as well is giving us opportunities to see how other countries that have managed to survive in spite of the growing pains of a new democracy. And once again, just like anybody else, I want to say congratulations and well done. And thank you, Debbie, for always thinking of you know, the team.
Thank you, Ambassador Yurise. So today is actually praying. Today is also Muharram. 10th of Muharram is known as Azora days in Islamic calendar. It's also beginning of a new year in Islamic year, because we are a Muslim country, majority. So I wanna say thank you to all of you, from High Excellency Ngurah Swajaya, my chairman Pak Tantri Abeng, my mentor, Ibu Juliastina, all my president, Ibu Rolita, Aldrin, Pak Martin, Lucas. I hope to see you in person, Ibu Ita. Thank you so much, and Mbak Ningrum also. And for better of the world. Also special thanks for Stella Lim and also Helen Hurong, Datin Jalina, who made me today, who made this woman empowerment exist today, you know. I love you so much. I miss you. I really miss you. I hope to see you soon. And before we close, maybe I want to call President of our technology, President Chase from Namibia, to close with prayers that even though we are distanced by COVID, but COVID can never attack us. We will win against this, and I hope to see you again soon. In the next book launching, we will have, I think, in Paris or in Monaco. Sorry, Monaco with the Forbes, and we will have another one in London. And of course, Helen, I want to bring this book to Vietnam.
Yeah.
And you know, yes, so you can come and visit my country. Love
Yes.
and light from
Thank you.
a humble Santri village, Indonesia. Bye bye. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
you, President Ella. Thank you. Yeah, hope see you soon.
Love you and hope to see everybody soon. We are waiting for you, Dr. Ayla in Bahrain.
Love you all. Stay safe, and soon we'll see each other. Inshallah.
Thank you. Thank you. Love you too. Bye.
Stay safe, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Nice to
Love you,
meet
Dr.
you.
Anna, and all the presidents.
Bye. Thank you.
See you in
God
London in
bless.
October.
Okay. So cool.
Kapela ya be iwa ya no.